Downton Abbey, the award-winning series and movies follow the wealthy Crawley family who face the economic challenges of owning a large estate in the English countryside, along with society changing in the early 20th century.
Okay, you're thinking, who wants to hear British aristocracy whine, right? But what's compelling are the storylines from the nobility upstairs and the vast amount of servants running daily life downstairs. Now, there's a pecking order in both worlds and plenty of strife, love affairs, and drama to go around. So for fans of the show, Downton Abbey, the exhibition is a limited run experience that brings the Downton world to you. So take a look. I'm standing in Mrs. Patmore's kitchen at the Downton Abbey, the exhibition. This is so cool, Dalton.
Yes.
All right, so this is not a typical exhibition.
No, it's not, G. It is really an extension of the Downton Abbey brand and fandom. We worked really closely with our partners at NBC Universal as well as with Carnival Films. We worked really closely with the creators and writers of the shows, both Gareth Name as well as Julian Fellows, who really wrote such a unique story to really carry the essence of Downton Abbey from the series and the films all throughout this exhibition.
Well, there is an authenticity to being here. It feels like you're actually in the estate. It feels like you're on the sets where it was actually filmed. And there are a lot of props and costumes that were actually used in the filming.
Absolutely, yes. So we have a collection of over 65 authentic costumes that range from the early 1900s all the way through the mid-1920s as seen in the series and the films, as well as a collection of authentic props too that were used by the talent. And what's really nice is, as we were developing this exhibition, we wanted to make people feel like they were immersed in the world. We wanted to make people feel like they were part of the story, that they were upstairs and they were downstairs, and there's this story element of it where you're greeted by Carson as well as Mrs. Hughes, and they basically welcome you to Downton Abbey, and then you kind of go on a journey with them as you explore both the upstairs and downstairs of the house, and then you come through and they wish you farewell and you exit through our retail shop. So it's a really nice experience for fans of the show and anyone who's a fan of a period piece.
When you arrive here, you feel like you're actually part of the story.
Absolutely. So we have the iconic dining room that is really used as a focal point, as fans would know from the series and the films, where everyone gathers upstairs, and there's obviously a lot of events that happen up there, and so we have this long table that has all of the seats and the setting, and there's multiple forks and spoons, just as you would dine if you were part of the Victorian era. There's paintings on the wall, there's voiceovers from the talent and so forth, and really just looking at it, you feel like you're standing there watching the Crawleys dine.
I mean, the opulence in the room
is absolutely incredible.
It really does transport you.
It really does. We really wanted to bring fans and audiences around the world to make them feel like coming to Downton Abbey, the exhibition, puts them as part of the story.
Now, in juxtaposition of that is the downstairs.
Downstairs, yes.
Where we are.
So here we are right here in Mrs. Patmore's kitchen. So you can see we've got the authentic costumes as shown in the films and the series, as well as this incredible immersive environment that makes you feel like I'm standing here about to crack an egg over a bowl and start cooking with Mrs. Patmore and then run it upstairs.
I mean, and the hustle and bustle that's always happening.
It's so much, and like you mentioned, the word juxtaposition I think is a great way to describe the dynamics between the upstairs and the downstairs, and really it's almost like two separate worlds that then come together as one at very many points throughout the series, and so it really feels like I'm standing here. Like, do you feel like you're standing here in Mrs. Patmore's kitchen?
Absolutely, and I feel like I'm going to overhear some gossip because
yes,
it was
absolutely.
Like everybody downstairs knew what was happening upstairs.
Absolutely, and everything in between.
Yes. Well, I'm ready to go walk around a little bit with you.
Awesome, let's do it.
Okay. So Dalton, what do we have here?
So this is our tablets that allows you to take a quiz. It's a 10-question quiz that allows you to choose where you would fit inside the house, whether you'd be upstairs or downstairs, and what position would be fit for you based on the questions you answer.
Regrettably, you seem unsuited to any position at Downton Abbey.
Gee, maybe next time. There's these various listening audio components that are throughout the exhibition to hear moments from the series and the films.
She's such an ice queen. Lady Edith. She
Yes.
really did have a glow up throughout the series.
That she did, G. Yes. So here we are with her iconic wedding dress. You can see, I mean, if you get up and close, you're as close as I am to this. You can see all of the intricate lace details, and you can see some wear and tear on it because these were actually worn by the actors and actresses throughout the films as well as the series.
Dalton, tell Carson that we will have luncheon now.
Right away, G.
And of course, no visit to Highclere Castle is complete without high tea, which you will be having soon.
We will be. So we'll have high tea and etiquette classes here at Downton Abbey, the exhibition. So stay tuned for more information.
Well, cheers.
Cheers to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Downton Abbey, the exhibition, is now open for just a limited time at Old Orchard Mall. Tickets are on sale now at downtonexhibition.com.
I was gonna say my biggest disappointment there was that you didn't do the entire thing in an accent, but
I
then you
know.
totally redeemed yourself.
I truly wanted to do that, Sarah, very much. Maybe when we go revisit.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.